Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. We are having another gloomy day today. It's kind of cloudy. It's, like this often during the fall season, but your day can always be brightened with an unboxing video. So as you can see, I have a Gucci bag right here. It's probably not a current bag, I would say, but regardless, it's a Gucci paper bag. And funny enough, I've actually never purchased anything directly from the Gucci boutique. As you guys know, I'm all about affordable luxury items. So with Gucci, you can often find fairly discounted price or better pricing on a third-party website such as Essence. Essence always have slightly discounted price for Gucci items. At the same time, Gucci also have an outlet store. So of course, they don't always carry the same items as in retails, but they sometimes would, even for things like the Marmont line, they would sometimes show up in their outlet store. So regardless, this items here I actually purchased from a reseller. It is in brand new condition, so I am pretty excited about that. And I'll tell you more after I open it for you guys. So it is a Gucci. Come in this beautiful Gucci box. So one of the telling sign of a counterfeit item for Gucci especially is their box. I think a lot of their packaging doesn't have this really nice grain to it, and you can tell that it's a better made box, but obviously if you're going with a higher quality counterfeit, it would be similar. And then here is the price, the item tag. I'll show you more information about it after. And it is a pair of espadrilles. So when you open it, comes with a Gucci care booklet. So standard for most of their shoe items. And it comes with this beautiful dust bag. Again, dust bag is another very good telling sign about whether the product is authentic or not, based on their tag on the dust bag as well as the stitchings inside the dust bag. So I will take them out for you first. So is this beautiful Gucci Marmont espadrilles. As you can see, perfect sole, complete. I actually tried them on at home, so it is, if anything, is from like my own house, some dust, but it's in the brand new condition. Take the other one out as well. So it does come with these two dust bags, and it's in this brand new condition. As I was saying, the dust bag is a really good telling sign about it. And if you look at the stitching of the bag, is really quite neat or not too messy. It's not stitched all around for Gucci. It's only stitched on the corners, stuff like that. Even the stitchings on the side is really neat. There is slight variance. I have a few Gucci items and they do vary slightly, but overall you can feel the overall material and things like that. It does tell you a little bit whether the product is authentic or not. I do think Gucci is there is a highly counterfeit rate for Gucci products, so that's why I'm just saying if you are buying from a reseller, make sure it's reputable. It's always good to go with a reseller that you are familiar with, or at least you check references before you do so. They generally will have a page or have some kind of rating or things like that. With luxury items, you can never really be too careful. In this case, you also provide the receipt and everything else. So I also look at all the other items that she was posting. I think I did a video on how to buy from resellers. So if you guys want a more specific video on that, I'm happy to do one for you. Like all the steps that I personally go through as a check when I'm buying from from a reseller or from someone who is selling secondhand items. So here you go. Here is an item. I'll do a few mock shots for you guys. Here is the item tag. So I have pretty small feet, so they're 35, which is great if you have very small or large feet, because then those are the items that tend to go on discounts. They also actually come in even size 34, but based on the reviews I've done, I do think the 35 fits me really well. I'll do the mock shots at the end, but now I will tell you guys a little bit about these shoes and the research I've done on these and some of the concerns that I had before I made the purchase. So as you can see, this is the classic Marmot line. I have the Gucci Marmot bag in the super mini size. It's super cute. I also have the matching belt. So those are items that I use frequently, that I really love. So I kind of know that I am fond of the logo itself. So it'd be nice. It would be a nice complement to the whole kind of set. So I really like that. And obviously, as you can see, different from the more classic line, I guess, it does have this elevated platform. It's about 2.5 inches, I think, for the height, which is great for someone who's not super tall like me, but at the same time, it just means added weight as well that comes with it. And obviously, in addition to that, it's not very flexible or bendable. So that's something, if that's something that really bothers you or concerns you, then you may need to kind of put in that to consideration. I personally wear a lot of platform shoes in the past, and I've always wear high heels. So, you know, I did wonder about how comfortable it would be when you walk around, but it wasn't the height that bothered me. It's more the fact that it's a flat platform. And as you can see, it is in the classic espadrille material. So it is this woven material. And the other concern that came across, other than the weight of the shoe, so the weight is a little bit heavy, but I don't think it's the most heavy shoe. Like, this is nothing compared to my Dr. Martin, for example, but they are heavy. So if you are not comfortable with heavier shoes and you want to make sure it's really light on your feet, these are probably not a good pair for you, or any of their elevated platform ones might be an issue for you because they are somewhat heavy. Again, not a huge concern when I did my research. The one thing I was more concerned about is the fact that it is made in this material, and some people said that the combination of this and the rubber and the glue caused the shoe to smell, like to have a very strong smell after you've worn it. So far, no concern like yet, because I haven't really worn it yet. It's been really cloudy and gloomy, so I haven't had a chance to fully walk around in these ones. But just by themselves, there's no smell that comes with it. It's very like clean, it's brand new, like there's no concern whatsoever. But that is something that I've seen people complain about. So I will let you guys know once I actually have a chance to wear them. So other than those two things, I don't think there were any other concern. Like all espadrilles, you're not supposed to wear them when it's wet. When it's too wet or rainy, they will ruin them because, again, to the material itself. But otherwise, there's no other concerns. I do also have these pair of Chanels, which I've worn quite a bit over the summer, and they held up quite nicely. So one thing about wears and tears on espadrilles is the thread will start to like come loose if they're worn very often, or if you bang them on somewhere, it will be something that you will have to get repaired. But again, like this one so far, it's brand new, there's no issue, and looks great. I think it would be slightly more durable compared to the Chanel version, just because there is a thicker sole. The rubber piece, it's a little bit thicker as well. You know, like I feel the Chanel ones will be easier to worn out at the tip part. I can see some chipping already with this one. I've worn maybe a handful of times over the summer, so not super frequently, but I can see a little bit of wear on it. So when I did the research and when I came across with this smell issue with the shoes, some people suggested to wear socks with espadrilles. I mean, the intent of these are not to be worn with socks, to be honest, so I personally don't like to wear them with socks. But I also mentioned in my previous videos, I generally don't buy luxury shoes because I wear shoes out so quickly that I don't think it's worth the money. With these ones, I have not been wearing socks with them, but I'll see. Like if there's really an issue with these ones after I wear them, maybe I will be wearing socks. So I will let you guys know once I have a chance to experience them a bit more. Today is strictly an unboxing. Another difference, I'll do a more detailed comparison of the two as well later on for you guys. I can do a quick mock shot now. But for the lambskin classic Chanel ones, it's all leather. So even in the inside is all lambskin. It's very, very soft. This is all leather as well. However, there is a piece of more cotton fabric on the side of the shoe here and at the top of the inside, which I really like. There is also a code to the shoe itself at the top right here. I do like the cotton fabric. I don't mind that. I think it would be more comfortable compared to a leather touching your feet directly, which is the case for Chanel. So it's all leather inside versus this one has more cotton fabric that's lined over the leather piece. So yeah, that's about it. These are made in Spain. Let me try to put them on for you guys to take a look. I'll do a quick comparison of the two. They're fairly easy to put on. They fit me perfectly. I think they will be better in the summer because with the heat, your feet might swell up a little bit, so it will actually be even hugging even tighter. But for now, they fit me quite well. What do you guys think? I really think they're quite cute. I still hope to get a few wear out of them before the snow comes this year, so I'll find a nice dry day to bring them out and then really have a chance to walk in them a little bit. My first impression is very comfortable. There's no concern whatsoever when I wear them. I walk around in the house a little bit and it's like totally fine. They are true to size, so both the Chanel and the Gucci ones are exactly size 35, and they're both really true to size. I think that's exactly what I normally would wear, and they fit me perfectly. So now with the Chanel ones, obviously a lot less taller, but they're equally classic and very, very cute. I'll show you guys how they look like on me. Which one do you guys prefer? I do think obviously these are a bit more comfortable because they're lighter to walk in. But again, they're not the most bendable, flexible shoes out there for sure. Like, I mean, there are shoes that are, you know, made with soles that's just very flexible, but these are like flat with very little give when you try to like bend them. So it is more comfortable just because the fact that it is a lot lighter. Yeah. They feels very similar in terms of fit because the design is quite similar too. Like, you know, it's kind of wrapping around your feet. So very comfortable shoes. At least these ones I can say after a few wear of them, they're quite comfortable. I love wearing them. The only concern is the wetness, right? You don't want to wear when it's raining. And also because of the lighter color, I am a little bit concerned, a little bit more conscious when I'm wearing these. Whereas these one will be are in black, so I'm hoping to be able to wear them a little bit more freely. But I will do a more detailed comparison and a bit of more detailed review once I really have a chance to wear these ones. And let me know if you have any questions or comments in that video down below. And if you're also looking for a pair of espadrilles, let me know what are the things you're considering. Yeah, that's all for today, and I hope you enjoy the video. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.